And now viewers, at the top of this bulletin, we are getting a big breaking news where India's first fully indigenous AJ-203 Sher rifle has been manufactured and successfully test fired at the Korwa ordnance facility in Amethi, marking a major step in the country's efforts to expand domestic defense production. The rifle, in fact, has been developed by the joint venture Indo-Russian Rifles Private Limited. This is a great news for India as it continues its strides on Make in India initiative. I have my colleague, in fact, Arzu Seth, to get us latest on this. Arzu, of course, good news as this rifle is 100% indigenously made. All the components used in this rifle have been domestically sourced. Do tell us the details of this particular development.
India has taken another step towards expanding its domestic small arm manufacturing capability. You know, with what we're getting to know that India first fully indigenous AJ-205 rifle has been manufactured and successfully tested fire at the Korwa ordnance facility in Amethi, marking a major step in the country's efforts, to expand the domestic defense production. Also, the rifle has been developed by the joint venture India-Russia Rifles Private Limited. Yes.
Absolutely, Arzu, stay with us. We have more breaking news coming in. In fact, now we are also learning that Indo-Russian Rifles Private Limited is now preparing the required number of fully indigenized prototypes for submission to the Indian Army. The rifles are expected to be handed over for Army trials in September 2026 with a goal of producing one AK-203 Sher rifle every 100 seconds. So a big boost it's going to be for the indigenization project that is being led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Arzu, a good news, of course, next month in September is when we'll see trials being conducted by the Indian Army.
The development marks the transition of the AK-203 Sher program from indigenous production to formal user evaluation by the Indian Army. Indo-Russian Rifles Private Limited is currently preparing the required number of 100% indigenized prototype rifles, which are expected to be handed over to the Army for user trial in September 2026. Also, we're learning that the Indo-Russian Rifles Private Limited is now preparing the required number of fully indigenous prototypes for submission to the Indian Army, and the rifles are expected, as I mentioned earlier, to be handed over to the Army trials in September 2026. Also, with the goal of producing one AK-203 Sher rifle every 10 seconds. Yes.
Thank you so much, Arzu, for getting us all of these details. Shifting our focus to more breaking news. Now, around 1,000 QR